Hi, Flosstube! Welcome back to our channel!
Okay, it is...
Oh my gosh, like what's even happening?
It is June 26th.
What? Did we film one in between Nashville and Stitchcon?
Yes, we did. But you
It's
guys,
been a while.
It's been a while. We've had a month. Like I was going to tell you yesterday, but I don't want you to hyperventilate. But 6 months from now, it will be the day after Christmas.
I know.
You guys.
I feel like I need to start shopping.
I know. Well, I have.
But here's the tricky, this is the things I think about constantly.
Okay, tell us.
Maverick's birthday, his first birthday is the 12th of December. It's the worst timing ever. Like, I could not have picked a worse time to have a baby.
No, it's okay. It's good. At least it's not the 24th of December. I mean, really, Kev, the 12th is fine.
It just stinks though, like, cause you want his birthday to be like, the first birthdays are special, but all of my Christmas decor will be up.
Oh, that's true.
And so it's like, if you have a party, it's like Christmas
true.
and a party. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's not.
But even for our birthdays on the 9th and the 4th, our Christmas stuff is still up. But I know. I mean, it's hard. We have had a month, and I cannot believe. Why does this happen? I said this to you all before, but why does January drag on?
It takes years to get through.
And now we're halfway through the year.
It's literally gone.
I mean, somebody explain it to me.
I don't understand it.
We are here to tell you about Maverick. Now,
we're here to tell you about a lot
of things.
grab some coffee, grab some tea, grab some popcorn.
Okay, because it's going to be a long one. Okay,
it's going to be a long one. We're turning into Pam and Steph today.
I know. We are just keep stitching.
Keep stitching. We're going to be here for 2 hours.
Okay. So our big news is Maverick, and he is asleep right now. I'm sure he will join us at some point.
He will.
But and Lincoln is at school. But Maverick had his operation. You guys, basically, if you follow us, you know.
The reason he survived was because of your prayers.
I'm telling you, this little teeny thing that a doctor said we'd be there one day, maybe two.
The doctor freaking told us that.
I mean, all the time. Maybe two.
Maybe 2 nights.
Maybe. And he's there 9 days. I mean, we didn't know. I mean, it starts to get like...
It was exhausting.
Yeah, and you just... Well, and what do you do with a 6-month-old? I mean,
and
really,
what do you do with a 2.5-year-old sitting at home?
Yes, yeah. And what do you do with the 2... I mean, Now, we have many blessings.
We do. We're full of blessings.
And we were there for a good reason. There was not anything that we were like, oh dear, this is going to be terrible. There are people in that hospital, they're waiting for very bad news.
Yes.
And that was not us.
Yes.
But we just weren't prepared.
No, it was a lot.
Yeah, we weren't prepared for 9 days.
I had a mentee be in the hospital. I don't like hospitals, just generally. You guys all know this.
Yeah, and most people don't. I mean, typically.
Yeah. And so, well, should we start from like the very beginning, like Stitchcon, and then work our way to the, or do you want to just
thought we should talk about Maverick right now.
So we took Maverick in, and the surgery went really well. I was not worried about it until the day of.
Yeah, and that's good.
Yeah. I mean, I was like slightly worried about it, but the day of, I was like, oh boy, this is happening. You know?
Yeah.
And then, but then once the doctor took him, like I didn't cry or anything.
Oh, good.
Nothing.
Good.
I'm like, does that make me a cold-hearted soul?
No. Gosh.
And so, we had to like starve him forever.
That was the hardest part.
That was the hardest part. Thank goodness for Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
I know.
He is obsessed with Mickey Mouse.
Really, just the beginning of it.
Just the beginning. When he says like, hello, everybody. And so I was like playing that, jumping up and down with him, and I need to like message. We follow the voice of Mickey Mouse. Debbie and I do.
Yeah, yes. Brett.
I need to message him and be like, thank you for like having the best voice ever.
Yeah, to get him through this.
So anyway, finally they came and took him, and the surgery went flawlessly.
Yeah, supposedly it just was great. No big deal.
We were great. Steven and I were great. We like went and got some food because we were starving too. We went downstairs, got some food out of the cafeteria. terrible food. Primary and Children's needs to work on that.
Okay. All right.
And then, because, like, think of all the people who, like, eat there.
I know. Yeah.
Oh, it makes me sick. And then
You got back to him.
We got back to him, and it was so sad.
Yeah, he just was...
Like, right when I saw him out of surgery, it was the saddest thing I've ever seen.
His little face.
And he was just pale as a ghost.
Oh, that's right.
And then, of course, like, you guys... It would be different if it was, like, a broken leg.
Yeah.
Or,
yeah,
like...
Yeah.
Taking out your spleen or something.
Yeah.
But, like, you literally use your lung to breathe, which is constantly.
Every second.
When you scream, you're using your lungs.
Yeah.
So it's, like, not, like, a comfortable situation.
So we didn't think about that, did we? I mean, we did a little.
Yeah, but then it, like, hit me. I'm like, this is going to be really bad.
Because he cried. I mean, all he can do is cry.
Yes.
You know, and he's this little child. Anyway.
And so he freaking, we're, like, standing there, and he stopped breathing. Like,
because it hurts. It hurts. So
he goes completely blue. I am, like, freaking the F out. I'm like, I'm going to pass out right now.
And there's a
Steven's like, walk away. Everybody's like, Kefren, walk away. They're like, he's going to be fine. I'm like, oh my gosh, here he is. He's dying. It's happening. Oh my gosh. It was awful, you guys. Finally, he, like, breathes again. I'm like, oh my heck, this is going to be miserable.
But see, he stopped because it hurt.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
I know, that is sad.
Anyway, luckily that only happened once.
Oh, good.
Thank you, Maverick.
Yeah.
And then from that point on, we were supposed to get, like, 2 x-rays.
Each day.
One at, like, 8 a.m. and one at 4 hours later after that.
Yeah.
And after that, it should close up. Oh, he had a tube coming out of his side. So this all happened, like, out of the side of his ribs.
They actually did the incision over here on the side. Yeah.
He said chances are 1% that we'd have to do, like, open chest. So they pulled the freaking mass out of his rib.
Yeah.
I don't understand any of it, but we should have kept the mass as, like, a souvenir, I feel like.
Okay. Yeah.
They didn't give us that option.
No, I'm glad they didn't.
Anyway, so they put a tube connected to his lung to pull out, like, excess fluid and swelling that would happen for a day, and then they pull the tube out, and then you go home. That was the goal.
That was what they told us.
Well, that didn't happen for us.
Yeah, no.
So the tube was pulling out. You guys would not believe the amount of stuff that came out.
It was crazy. Yeah. And of course you saw most of it.
Yes, I did. And it was just so sad. And obviously it's not comfortable to have a tube coming out of your rib.
It's a very uncomfortable thing. Yeah.
So that was tough. But
they just kept x-raying him and his lung would not stay inflated.
It was collapsing.
It was collapsing.
So, and it was crazy because he has, like, oxygen monitored at all time, and he would always have 100% oxygen.
I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense to me.
I know. I'm like, you don't even need a second lung.
Somebody needs to explain that to us.
It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Anyway, either there would be too much fluid or the lung would be collapsing. And the point of the tube was to, like, help. It was on suction, so, like, I don't know. I don't understand. I'm not a doctor. But basically, his lung kept collapsing.
I'm just going to check him.
I know. I think I heard him, too.
I thought I did, too.
And so we would, like, oh, he's upset. So, basically, his lung kept collapsing, and it was just exhausting, you guys. So then I got back from Stitchcon, and Lincoln was sick. And I'm talking, like, the amount of stuff that was coming out of his nose, you would have thought it was freaking December, the middle of winter. You know how they always get sick in the winter?
Yes.
I mean, it was just constant fluids. His eyes were, like, swollen. Lincoln's eyes were, like, swollen shut from boogers. It was not a cute situation.
No.
So then I start getting sick. And then Maverick starts getting sick in the hospital. You guys, I will say that it was kind of a blessing.
It was a blessing.
It was kind of a blessing that he got sick. Do you want to know why? The hospital was full. And about 3 nights in, was it?
Yes. It was Thursday night.
3 nights in, they're like, and I hadn't told anyone that I was sick. Because I was scared they were going to not let me come in. Because you know how, like, things were kind of crazy during COVID?
Look at this boy.
Hi, Bubba.
I can't get my chair. There we go. Look at this boy.
Hi.
Do you want to say hi?
So
Yeah.
So Steven was at the hospital this time, and the nurse was like, "We are gonna double bunk you." We were gonna have 2 people in our room.
Can you believe it?
Can you believe it?
We didn't want another person in our room. No,
And
we
like,
didn't.
can you guys even imagine that?
With these babies who are always
All
crying.
crying. I couldn't have done it. I couldn't have. And so Steven just, boom, we're all sick.
Say hi to the people.
So then they like test Maverick for everything, right? And he came back with rhinovirus,
Which was the common cold.
the common cold. So we got very, very lucky
And didn't have to share a
and
room.
didn't have to share a room.
Yeah, that was a blessing, really.
It honestly was a blessing that we all got sick.
Yeah, yeah.
It was not fun, but it was a blessing. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was the only good thing that happened in the hospital.
Yeah. And then we just thought, we're never going to get him out.
We're never gonna get him out.
We're never going to get him out.
And I became a professional X-ray reader. And like the day that we thought we would get him out, Debbie and I were confident he was gonna go home.
I was.
We're like, he's going home. He was on suction. Like he was basically on suction for the whole weekend.
Like the whole 48 hours.
Yeah, it was at least 48 hours.
Yeah.
And before that, we had like been pulling him off suction, and then putting him back on suction, and then pulling him off suction. And so finally, we're like, this is the day. And I look at the X-ray, and we had 2 nurses and a tech, and we all agreed that the X-ray looked awful. Okay, I was like, well, we're not coming home, everybody.
She texts me and says it's awful.
It was bad.
It was
bad. Really bad
for the Maverick.
And I'm like, I was just so down in the dumps. Steven was so mad.
Because they were going to do a procedure with blood to kind of create a little scab in his lung the night before. And Kefren said, no, we're going to do this again. We're going to do the suction.
I'm like, we're going to do the suction again. Because they were kind of worried. Like, they don't do the blood thing very often.
Yeah.
And the doctor was even a little hesitant towards it. And we were just like, I don't know about it. So anyway,
Steven was mad. Why didn't we do the blood
Steven was
thing?
like, the definition of insanity is
to keep doing
the same thing over and over and expect different results. He was so mad. And
so then the nurse said, did the nurse say, wouldn't it be funny?
Yeah. So the nurse was like, wouldn't it be funny if we all thought it was a bad X-ray and it was actually fine?
Yeah.
And I was like, yes. And we all laughed so hard.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, that would be so funny if that's the case. But like, we know how bad this X-ray looks. And then like 2 hours goes by. The doctor comes in. He's like, he's going home.
And she told me that, and I freaked out. I was just like, I mean, is that...
I'm like, I need 3 doctors to come in here and tell me how this X-ray doesn't look terrible. So it was crazy. Like, Steven didn't want him to come home now because we all agreed that the X-ray looked terrible. And so, but the doctors like came in and showed me like previous X-rays, and now I'm like, now I can really read X-rays about lungs.
Can you believe it?
Huh?
Can you believe it?
And for those of you who don't know anything that's going on, he had basically a little bit more than a third of his lung removed.
Yeah. His right lung.
Yeah, and it looks crazy on an X-ray. Like the other side just looks like full and happy, and the other side is just like not there.
But hopefully it's supposed to regenerate.
It's supposed to regenerate.
Because you're just a big boy. Oh, don't be bad. Don't be bad. Oh, he's going to be sad. Oh.
So he's still in a little bit of pain.
Yeah.
On this side.
All of us would be.
Yes, we would all be in pain. But he's doing remarkably well.
Yes.
I would say.
Yes, he's doing so good.
So, but we seriously appreciate all of your messages, all of your prayers, all of your good vibes.
Thank you.
Like, you guys were so sweet.
We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
So thanks for trying to, checking with us and all of the things. We're so grateful he's home.
And he's in a Snug Harbor Crafts sailing outfit.
That's right.
With a little bit of spit up on the side.
Okay. You're just a good boy. You're just a good boy.
Oh, Mom, I was going to tell you to wear this shirt.
Oh, I wore my shirt.
You wore your Stitch West shirt.
Yeah,
it's okay.
It's okay. Oh, it's so good to hold him. I haven't held him.
I know.
I haven't held him since he was in the hospital.
Like, for the first week, we didn't really even hold him.
Yeah.
And I was, like, so convinced he was going to stop nursing.
Oh, my gosh. Kefren was having fits and fits, huh? Huh, sweetie?
Because I would, like, try to nurse him, and he would have nothing to do with it.
Well, it was
Because
hard.
I was pumping and bottle feeding him.
Yeah.
But he was in so much pain, he didn't want to have anything to do with it.
It was hard. It was hard.
So that's our story about Maverick.
Okay. So
How do we feel about that?
He is now nursing again. He's doing so good. You got a nana. You got a thing right there. Yeah. You're such a good boy. He's such a good boy, you guys.
He is. He's a real trooper.
He's a trooper.
I always say that none of us know what it feels like to lose half of our lung.
That's right. None of us know.
Every time he's crying. None of us know.
What it feels like to do the
It would be so sad.
It would be so sad. Yes. He's the best boy, you guys.
He is.
I mean, he would sit in that stinking crib. Oh.
It was so depressing, and we couldn't put clothes on him.
No.
It was so sad.
Oh my gosh. It was hard for me to go up. I just hated to see him. Then I hated to leave, that he couldn't leave. It was very hard on the Danny.
I know. And so I was doing the nights every night, and then finally I had a mental breakdown. Like, it's not fun to sleep in a hospital, okay?
No.
Especially on a couch.
You would jump up every time a nurse would come in.
I could not sleep. I was getting 2 hours of sleep at night.
Yeah, and Stephen could just sleep.
Stephen would just sleep through freaking anything.
Yeah. It's why are men like that?
I don't understand. Anytime a nurse would come in, I'm like, what's going on? What do I need to do?
Yeah.
And then it would take me an hour to fall back asleep, you know? And then they would come in again. So
yeah.
Finally, Stephen started taking nights, which was a huge help.
Yeah.
And it was nice for me to be with Lincoln for a minute.
Yeah, absolutely.
I felt bad about Lincoln. I mean, it was just very hard. It would have been even easier if we didn't have Lincoln, you know?
Yeah.
But you feel like you have to split time between both of them.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. So we're grateful that we're past this, and
we're so happy to have it over with.
Oh my goodness. Anyway,
it was just like looming over us for the past 6 months.
6 months.
You know?
Yeah. And he was supposed to have it done before, but then the doctor went out of town and
It was just a lot.
It was a lot. So we got it
done.
But
it is kind of crazy. The doctor said that he's done more of these lung surgeries this year than all of last year already, and it's only June.
I think that's very fascinating. What do
so
we
all
think?
you conspiracy theorists out there, I have my opinions.
I think it's fascinating. I think that's very interesting.
So
we don't know.
Kind of crazy.
Know. Yeah. You guys, okay, now we're gonna
are we backtracking?
Now we're backtracking.
What's happening? You guys will not believe the amount of stitching that we have done.
Kefren has done.
I'm telling you, prepare yourselves.
That's right.
All of you need to be sitting down when you watch this.
But started with Stitchcon.
It all started with Stitchcon.
And so we
so where do we begin?
Well, we fly to Ohio.
We fly to Ohio, and Maverick did really good on the plane.
He did so good. Yeah,
I honestly can't even remember.
No, it was great. He was great. Remember?
That's good.
Yeah, he did.
I don't even remember. I've blocked out the last 6 months of my life.
Okay, so anyway, he did really well, and then we met little Stitch Girl.
We did. They were on the flight. We didn't even know it.
Yeah, no, we had no idea, and so Jordan and Jamie
were at the airport, and we're like. We roll up and there they are.
Yeah, and so we
love them so much.
We didn't see them through the flight, but they were in different seats, obviously. And so then we rented a car because of Maverick, because it's just too much with all the baby stuff.
It is.
You know? So anyway, so we said, why don't you ride with us?
Yeah.
And so they rode with us to the hotel.
And luckily they were at the same hotel as us too.
Yeah,
we were at the Hyatt.
We were at the Hyatt, and so then we pull in and we get our stuff out.
We pull in, and the first person we see.
Pam, there she was.
Oh my gosh, was it the best day ever?
Yeah,
it was.
They were just getting ready to leave. They had everything set up and they were getting ready to leave.
Because it was the day before Stitchcon started.
Right. It was Wednesday.
Correct.
Right? So anyway, and so,
we see Pam.
Yeah.
And it was like the most joyous situation. And I'm like, where is your daughter?
Yeah. And you guys, it was nice weather.
It was really good. I was expecting it to be just...
the two...
Because I've heard horror stories. The first one you went to was brutal, wasn't it?
It was
the first
brutal.
Stitchcon. And I didn't go to that
2019.
one.
And like people, they had this darling Stitchy bus and people were dying of heat in the Stitchy bus and it was bad. It was really bad.
Like
I mean,
just
it was,
the humid, we're not used to the humidity.
Yeah.
And so, so anyway, so we go, it was beautiful weather and I see Pam and I'm like, where's Stephanie?
And had
Give me to Stephanie immediately.
she had gone
She had gone to get the car.
Yeah, so so
And so she like pulls up and I run out into the middle of the street and I like freaking grab her and we just don't let go. And if you know me, I don't like hugs, but so like backstory is you can go watch on Stitchy Fix's Flosstube or YouTube. Me, Steph, and Victoria filmed a like friendship video.
Yeah.
About like how our friendship came to be. But like long story short, Steph, Victoria, and I have talked every day for the last year.
Yeah, since Stitchcon.
Yeah, basically. It was like a few weeks after Stitchcon that we started. So it hasn't quite been a year.
Yeah.
But
because she met Victoria at
Weekend B.
a year ago.
Yeah. But the whole story, it's super cute. So you guys all need to go watch it and I'll link it down below.
So let's backtrack. Stitchcon had an area set up where you could film.
Yeah.
And this year they had this set up. And we actually
They called it like the Stitchcon studio or something.
Yeah. And we actually did several films that we'll tell you about. One was with I don't know how to explain them. The
Atomic Ranch.
Yeah, I know. But they are going to...
They're launching an app.
An app?
Yeah.
Okay. And it'll be all crafts.
Yes.
But they're starting with stitching.
Cross-stitching, yeah.
Cross-stitching. And they filmed...
And they interviewed us.
They interviewed a bunch of people.
Yeah.
And they'll let us know when it's ready to go up.
Yeah.
And at first, are they just going to let people like watch it and then eventually you'll pay or something?
I think something like that.
I mean,
but we'll give you more details when it's launched.
Yeah, because it hasn't launched yet. But we filmed that there. And then we also filmed Angie, Little House Stitcher. You know, she had us come and do... and say who we were. Don't you remember?
I don't.
Anyway, I will get you that also. Kefra and I need to
talk.
I
do remember this.
Yeah. And she was just filming a bunch
I remember it.
Yeah, a bunch of floss tubers. And so then Angie was gonna edit it and put it all together. And then you guys can watch it.
It's gonna be really cute.
Yeah, and I mean it's like you can see a bunch of floss tubers and think, oh, maybe I'll go watch them or I'll give them a tryer. Anyway, she did a really good job and she sent us a link, but it didn't work or something.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So we need to check. Yeah, we need to check. Anyway, we will check that for you.
We're just hopping around, okay?
So we did film several things in this little studio area.
And you can go see it on Stitchy Fix's YouTube channel.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, our friendship has been like the best thing ever. And it's just so sweet.
It really is.
And like, I don't even know how to explain it to you, but we're like all the best of friends. So it has been so fun. And like, we live so freaking far away from each other.
Yeah.
But
Chicago, Ohio, and Utah.
Yes. And it was just so fun to all be in the same area.
Yeah, and just be with each other.
And literally keep our eyes locked on each other at all times.
And eat
and
together.
Like every meal that we had, like we DoorDashed everything and we're like, we fed Steph and Pam as much as we could.
Yeah.
And we just like had to take care of them. And it was so fun.
Yeah, and I think it was fun for you guys to help them. Try and help
it was.
Pam and Steph.
Because we just know how stressful it is.
Yeah. And it's also hard because they're so busy. They don't have time.
They're so busy. They don't have time to even like think about anything.
Yeah. And so let's just tell you that we really love Stitchcon. It is really a great event.
It was so amazing.
And if you ever would think you would want to go, you should go.
You will meet obviously hundreds of Stitchers.
Yeah.
And they're all like your instant best friends.
Yeah, don't be intimidated at all.
No.
There was a great story that they told about table 26. I don't remember what table it was. And Kev had left. Okay, that's another. She left a day early. But anyway, the table had a professional opera singer on it.
Oh yeah, I never heard it.
And so Barbara, who owns Keepsakes, found out about this table. She had come with her mother. She was probably 35.
The opera singer?
Yeah. I'm going to say she was a little bit older than you, 36. I don't know. Anyway, and she'd come with her mother. They didn't know a soul. And then there were these other ladies, and they didn't know anybody, and they all sat down, and then they were sitting there, and another lady was sort of walking in all by herself, and they said, hey, come sit with us. And so it was this darling table of women literally that didn't know each other. And so Barbara had them come up and kind of tell their story. And then the opera singer composed a song.
Stop it.
About Stitchcon.
Stop it right now.
I think it's La Boheme. Da 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 da.
Yep.
I think, isn't that La Boheme?
I think so.
Da da. Okay.
Funny.
He said, Nana's
Maverick thinks it's funny.
Anyway, she composed us a thing about stitching, and she had a lady that she knew. She called her, and they worked together in the opera, and she composed a song, and you guys, she sang it, a cappella. And so anyway, it was darling. It was so cute, and it's the truth. I mean, really. Yeah. You will find all of these new friends and create these memories, and it's a great thing to go to.
It was incredible.
Yeah, it was really fun. And of course, the shopping is amazing. Barbara,
the annex was incredible.
She brings in all of these really trunk shows, and it's really incredible. And then also they do have the Stitchy bus. You could take it to go to Keepsakes. Yeah. But they also had a
This was really nice.
They had a really nice thing where I could fill out a piece of paper and say, I want all of these. Are you laughing at the Nana? Oh, I could fill out a piece of paper that said, I need these floss colors. I need this fabric. I need blah, blah, blah. I would hand it to this, like a little, I don't know, what are we going to call it? A little helper. And they would send it with the Stitchy bus. They would fill it at Keepsakes and then bring it back to us.
It was so nice.
Yeah, it was really
nice.
We
actually never went to Keepsakes.
Yeah, this time we just didn't have time
We didn't have time.
So Kath left on Saturday.
But you kitted up Tiny Town.
Yes, right? I did. Yes, thank you. Yeah.
That's what she kitted up.
So I kitted up the Tiny Town, the seaside Tiny Town. And I wanted to start it at Stitchcon, which I did, and now I'm thinking maybe I didn't bring it down.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, anyway, so I did that.
Are we just like rambling? If anything, this is the best thing ever.
Yeah, okay. Just have it's just a great place to have fun.
Yes.
I think any retreat you would go to, you would find the same thing.
Totally.
All of these people who are just really friendly. Maybe Papa would like to hold the Maverick.
I would.
Yeah.
I would love
There's
to.
Papa.
Hello, big boy.
Anyway, it would be true. I hope that it's true of Stitch West.
Yes.
That people that come would say, oh my gosh, I made so many friends. And you think to yourself, 300 people, that's a lot. But it's
not.
It's really not. I mean, it is to me, but it's not for you individually.
Right. It is because we just run a retreat.
Yeah, and so it seems like a lot. I mean,
But when you're in the room, it doesn't feel like 300 people. I don't.
No. And there's places to go. There's plenty of things. I mean,
there's so much to do.
Yeah.
You don't stitch.
Yeah, that's the problem.
That is the issue. Yeah. You have so much fun that you don't even stitch.
Yeah. So Kev left on Saturday because she had to get Maverick back to have his blood work done.
Yes.
And so she had to go to the hospital on Sunday to get all of that done for the thing on Monday. So then I stayed through Sunday, and then I caught a plane late Sunday night. I took the plane. She took the flight Saturday night. Then I took the flight Sunday night.
Correct.
And so
which was exciting. I had to take care of Maverick on my own.
Yeah. And you did okay.
I did okay.
Yeah. And so it was good. But anyway, and he did okay, I think.
Yes. Debbie's just like brushing over Stitchcon, I feel.
But I'm gonna go back.
Are you going back?
I'm going back. Anyway, I don't know. What else? We got a lot of haul from Stitchcon.
We got tons of haul. We, the first night, so the day before Stitchcon, we went to the boathouse with Pam and Steph. And that is like in downtown Cincinnati. And that was fun for me because I had never seen it.
Victoria
and Chris.
Yeah.
So that was like so fun.
It was
just like kind of before all the chaos, we like got to like sit down and like stare at each other and be like mesmerized.
And so it was right on the river.
It was right on the river, and I'd never seen is it a barge?
A barge, yeah. And all of these and
It was the biggest thing I've ever seen.
You know, for us, the only thing here would be semi-trucks.
Yeah,
right?
or like trains.
Or trains, yeah. And so this is like
that's what it was. It was like asphalt, wasn't it?
Yeah, remember it was then it was like wood chips.
And
or
wood
something.
chips.
Like a lot.
On this freaking river.
Yeah, I mean, it
like
was
when I say it was a lot, I think I have video of it.
I know.
It was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, so they do their commerce on this river, right? You know, they do.
I literally can't even fathom how do you like park that?
I know. It looked like it had a tugboat sort of with it that moves it along. But anyway,
it was the wildest
And then there was
thing.
one of the paddle boats, like an old
It
fashioned.
was so cute.
You know, it was like a tourist thing.
Yes,
You could go take
yeah.
it and go on the
Oh
river.
my heck, it was so cute.
It was really fun to be by the river. I have to say that.
And then it took us like an hour to get home because we had no clue where we were.
We were downtown and we were trying to find the freeway.
And Maverick was screaming
at the top of his lungs. Oh my gosh, it was a big day. The poor child had been on the plane.
I know.
It had been a big day. But anyway, we get back to the hotel.
We did.
And that was great. We got ready, ready for Stitchcon.
Yeah.
And then
it just like whisked us away.
Yeah, and then it just goes by.
And then like the time went by so fast.
Like you can't imagine how fast it goes by.
And then it was like, oh, I have to leave.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was devastating.
Yeah. I mean, really. Oh my gosh. And so stand up and show them this.
Oh yeah. So this is, I don't really think I need to stand up.
Okay. Daughters of Flosstube.
So Victoria had made these t-shirts. Oh look, well, Mom, I didn't know it was right here.
Yeah, Mother's.
Take your shirt off now.
We'll just display it like this. Victoria was darling. She had
so cute. Mothers of Flosstube, because Pam, Steph, and Chris are the moms of Flosstube.
Yeah, and then
we are the daughters.
It was
obviously
really cute. She did a really good job.
And so we wore these one day.
And did we wear them 2 days? No, we wore those one day. We wore our shirts one day.
Correct.
And then we started a sale for Pam's her breast cancer. Was it the day she was diagnosed or the day that she was?
I can't remember.
Anyway, we wore pink on that day.
It was 30 years, right?
Just pink shirts.
Yes, pink shirts.
And
that was on the day I wasn't there.
And yeah, that was on Sunday. And I will show you the sale that we started. Chris and I decided at the very last minute that we wanted to do it. And we've had other family members die of cancer. And so,
Chris hasn't had anyone die of cancer, I don't think.
No, but they were diagnosed.
Yes,
right? And
she had cancer.
And so then
I'm just saying we're grateful she's still alive.
Yeah. So anyway, so we chose our colors, which we also, both Chris and I chose almond M&Ms.
Yes. Floss.
Yamir had her floss there, and I chose this.
Silk, right?
Yeah, they're silks, you guys. It's called, I think it's borage. B-O-R-A-G-E. And anyway, my main color is this one. And by the way, Yamir, if you're watching this, I need to get a hold of you because I need some more skeins of this. I bought whatever she had there. So she had all of her stuff there at Stitchcon.
So Debbie, why did you pick blue?
Because I like blue. The main one was done in pink, right?
I know, but that's because that was breast cancer. But
yeah.
Blue is...
no, blue does not mean
blue
anything.
Is it?
Blue is just my main color. But I chose this gray.
I see.
Because my father died of glioblastoma.
It was called that.
Yeah, glioblastoma.
A brain tumor?
A brain tumor. And this is the color for that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so...
Because is it 2 colors on the chart?
Actually, no. It's just the one, it's the variation of pink. Although you can do the...
What? No, doesn't that look like 2 different colors?
Yeah, it is. That's true. But usually it's the same, in other words, a lighter pink and like a darker.
I see.
But mine...
No, I think that'll be really pretty.
I wanted to do blue just because I love blue.
I'm assuming there's not a picture of it, or is there?
Yes, there is. And then the gray is significant of my dad's cancer. So we got...
You guys, they've literally sold like over 400 of these charts for Pam's cell.
And
which is really sad that so many people have been affected by cancer, obviously.
Yeah. So I started, can you see that? So I did that.
Yes. Okay, so you did the courage in
the gray.
Yeah.
There it is, Kev. The picture. And then I'll do that, and then I'll do, did you see, there's different motifs that are lighter. See how there's...
Oh, yes.
And so then I'll do those in gray, and then like the rest of it will be done in blue. And so I didn't mean to bring that out, but that's what we did on
No, this is good. We should be talking about our stitching.
on Sunday. And it was really fun. I thought Pam would like maybe say something but she didn't. Everybody was just there in the room. And about 6 women came over and just sat at her table. That
Well, she
wasn't,
kind of said something the day before about
she
it.
did, yeah. And then they came over and sat by her and stitched with her. It started this praiseworthy stitches.
That's cute.
So it was really fun.
I'm
so,
sad I wasn't there to be
yeah, it was really a neat thing. So we did that on Sunday, and then it ended at 3:00.
Yeah.
And basically everybody was gone by then. But we didn't have to take our flight until, I don't know, was it 7:30 or something? And so we just leisurely left. The little Stitch girl, Jordan and her mom,
We're on
Jamie,
the same flight.
they were on the same flight as I was, so we all drove back to the airport, and we even took
Purple Stitcher.
Yes, we took Purple Stitcher to the airport
Oh
with
my
us
gosh,
too.
Jennifer.
And then Susan was there at the airport. I mean, we saw a bunch of people.
Oh, that's
And
fun,
I think
Mom.
Rose was
Rose Grawl.
from Wheat Heber.
Yeah.
I
Was she on
don't-
your flight?
I think she was, but I can't say I ever saw her. But I think she was on our
that's
flight.
funny.
Anyway, I don't know. In some ways, I don't know. The first year I stayed until Monday, but they went later.
They went till 5.
Yeah, they went till 5. And so I stayed until Monday. But when they closed at 3, there really was no reason why not to come home, I guess. But anyway, so you guys, I don't know. Is there anything else you want to say about Stitchcon? If you'd like to participate in the smalls, that was really fun to watch.
That was really fun. We didn't participate. We've been a little busy.
Yeah, and so we did.
And you know I'm a big stitcher.
Well, you wait and see. But anyway, and then also I have to say they always do a great fundraiser for a local charity. They did a wonderful fundraiser. I mean, it was really, really very nicely done. And they raised a lot of money. And anyway, and then we saw a lot of old friends. We saw a lot of old friends.
It was just so fun.
It's really fun. I mean, it's
so
just
many
great.
sweet, dear friends.
Yeah, you guys, we have met so many great people. It just floors me. I'm telling you. Anyway,
and we all live so far away, but it's so good to just see each other.
and we just catch up.
Yes.
We just catch up right where we left off.
Yes, and
So-
that's how friendship should be.
Yeah.
It should be easy and fun and not dramatic.
That's right. Thank you.
Thank you.
I also got to meet Judy Whitman of JBW Designs.
Okay, what? This needs to be its own Flosstube.
It
was so exciting.
Yeah, it was so.
You guys, when I tell you she is the cutest lady you've ever met.
Oh my gosh, she is a dear.
Judy.
Oh my gosh, it was so fun to meet her.
We could have just sat and talked to her for hours.
Yeah, she was just,
She's so talented.
She is. She's so talented and she's so gracious.
So gracious,
Oh my
so
gosh.
humble, so kind.
Yeah, and so I got to meet her.
It
and
was like Christmas
fun.
morning.
It was, and I'll show you
We
later.
got a bunch of JBW charts.
I got a bunch of JB.
And Debbie went hog wild.
And
And
then
JBW is obviously in the annex.
And she had all of her stuff for sale.
It was amazing.
But she also gave us a few patterns, and we'll show you those
Yes.
in our haul. But anyway, it was so fun to meet her. It was so fun to
we didn't
see.
get to freaking meet Cecilia.
And we are sick about that. I am so sorry.
Cecilia was there on Friday,
I think.
and I don't know what the heck we were doing. We were in La La Land.
Well, it's the first day that you can buy at the annex.
Oh.
And it's nuts.
And she helps in the annex.
Yeah, and so I was busily you try to grab stuff so that other people don't get it.
It's like Black Friday at Walmart.
It is. And so then I completely forgot that she was there. I feel sick about it.
Yeah.
It was just too much going on. It was too much going on. Anyway, I'm so sorry, Cecilia. We have got to, I feel bad. I feel
know.
terrible. But anyway.
But we loved meeting Judy.
It was really fun. Of course, Chantel from
141
Design was there. We chatted with her about
It was
a
so
bunch
fun
of
to
stuff.
see her. You got to meet Tiger Lily.
I got to meet Tiger Lily.
Debbie was so excited to meet Tiger
And
Lily.
Chantel brought me
that's
this.
cute.
Isn't it cute, you
it's
guys?
really cute.
She is the greatest lady. If you need anything
at all.
like to mount your things on, your cross stitch, she is the woman. She is just so talented,
Yeah.
and she has the best
And
store.
she's so nice.
She has an Etsy store, but I believe she's going to start her, I know she's going to open a brick and mortar, but she's also going to have maybe like you go online to buy.
Like
You know,
Shopify.
yeah, or something. Anyway, and so she is great. She is such a great person. And it was fun to meet Tiger Lily because I wanted to know if she got her name from Peter Pan.
Yeah. And she didn't.
She didn't. And she explained that to us. And so it was really fun to meet her. Very outgoing and so great. And everybody else, all of our old friends. And I don't know. You guys, the brag table kills me every time. I'm telling you. I mean, the brag table at Stitch West kills me every time.
Oh, I know.
But I'm here to tell you that it's amazing. The talent of these women
is insane.
and men. It's just
yeah, there were quite a few men there this year.
There was quite a few.
Which was fun.
Really fun. Okay, Kefren,
where do we even begin?
I think we need to start with my whips, okay? Because I've got whips.
And then my whips.
And then your whips. That's right. Maybe we should start with yours.
Maybe we should start with mine.
Okay.
Because make sure you're sitting down.
I'm just concerned that we should find Maverick.
Oh, do you think he's like dead?
No. I guess he's okay. Dave would bring him back.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's start with yours.
Okay.
All right. I don't need to
All right,
put
you guys.
this one down. No, that one's there.
So the situation is I didn't do much stitching at Stitchcon, but
Did you take a
in the late night room,
You did. That's right.
it's so fun because when you go to Stitchcon, you get like a real stitchy bug.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when you go to I used to go to religion camps in the summer.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And then you become like very religious after. You're like, oh my gosh, I love Jesus. You know, it reignites the flame.
There you go. Thank you, Kip. That was lovely.
And my flame was reignited.
Okay.
And so we had I Stitch her on Instagram.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say her name right. I hate it about myself.
No.
Erla.
Erla.
I don't know.
I
We're
think
not
that's
saying that
right.
right.
I think
not.
Okay, we're not.
She's
but
laughing.
we're trying. We're trying
hard. She's our best friend, and she also. Oh my gosh! We even glazed over this. I know you all need to sit down for this too. We became honorary members of the Crockpot crew.
Oh yes.
We actually didn't. I just named myself that.
Oh, okay. You guys, they sat next to us.
They sat next to us. Okay, and they're like Pam and Steph have like this group of beautiful, amazing women.
Oh, they are all so talented.
They're all so freaking talented, and they're now our best friends.
They are darling.
Oh my gosh! Do you want me to like name all of them to you?
No.
What's happening?
Just
we love them so much.
Yeah.
And Katie, she held freaking Maverick.
Oh, a lot.
At the late night room.
Yes, she did.
And then I Stitcher on Instagram helped me start Barbara Anna.
The one that she had kitted up. I got the floss, I think. And
Debbie got the floss. Steph got me the fabric.
And the chart, right?
And the chart, correct.
Yeah.
And then Debbie also had this cute project bag from Garon Stitches, right?
Yeah.
It's this, and it's a galaxy. Are we dead? And here, I'll show you I'll show it to you. This is kind of it. No, that one's not it. This one's it on brown. Anyway, I started it, you guys. Now, I only did half of this sleeve at Stitchcon, but look at this. Have you seen a cuter sweater in your whole life?
Kefren said, I feel like I've knit a sweater.
I feel like I've knit a sweater. So I did most of this. Have you seen it, Mom?
Yeah.
I did some of her skin, her neck.
Oh, no. I have not seen
I did
that.
most of this in the hospital.
Kef, it looks lovely.
Thank you. Oh, here's a better picture of it.
The stitches look so pretty.
I mean, let me tell you, I've been trying really hard.
They look really, really
So
nice.
I've done this. Now, Debbie got me all the DMC. I want to get sparkle. Okay? I want to get sparkle for the trim of her like sweater and in here.
Oh.
And then I want to get sparkle for the aliens.
Oh, maybe my gold would work, Kef.
I think it might.
We'll have to bring it out that I'm using on my Kringles.
So I am just thrilled.
It's hard.
Can I just tell you all that I have loved every stitch?
Okay, that's it. That's what what we want to hear.
Can you believe it?
You guys, this is hard on this dark fabric.
You guys, it's really hard.
Yeah. And so if you put white up,
I've been putting like a white piece of paper kind of under it, and then my Halo Go light.
yeah, but also, so we remember we used our flashlight.
Oh, yeah, because at the late night room, I didn't have my Halo Go light.
Yeah. And so if you turn
Did
it,
I?
No,
I didn't.
not in the late night. You turn on your flashlight and put it underneath, and that helps. That helps. Also, I have a pad. I should charge that up for you.
Yeah, you should.
It comes from Cricut, but anyway, it's a light box, but it's thin. It's just like it's just like an iPad, but it's this big, and it's a light box, and you could set
cool.
it. Yeah. Anyway, and you just charge it. But anyway,
So, can you guys believe it?
it's really good.
Now, we all made a game time decision. I had a 36 count,
Yeah,
and I loved it. The fabric, is it right here, actually?
I think it is.
It is. Ugh, I hate how much I love it. But
Except
you guys, I
it's
couldn't
just-
see it.
No, not on the dark. Yeah,
It's beautiful,
Oh,
though. I got it.
okay.
Um,
It was a very pretty
Katie
fabric.
helped me decide that I should not do this.
Yeah, that you should do it on this. Yeah.
Katie knows me so well now.
And so it's just, honestly, your stitches are beautiful.
Yeah, and it was so fun to get to know Katie and Melissa.
Oh my
and
gosh, these
I just love them so much.
Delisha and
Lisa and freaking Crystal.
yes,
Like
yes.
they were all like they're
And
Maverick's honorary grandmothers.
I felt so bad
and
because
aunties.
a couple of them had to leave, and I didn't know they were
I
leaving.
know.
They weren't there
we didn't
on
get
the.
to give proper goodbyes.
Yeah, and so we really enjoyed. Honestly, that was a ton
Like they
of
are
fun.
just so cute.
Great stories. We heard
So
lots
many
of good stories.
stories.
Oh my gosh, it was great. But anyway, okay.
Okay, so
Second whip.
Steph and Victoria have lit a fire under my butt. Okay, I understand. I'm supposed to get this done by Stitch West.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it has to be finished, everybody.
Oh, okay.
Well, we're gonna ring the bell together at Stitch West.
Oh, okay. And
Debbie's starting to sweat. Victoria's basically done that little brat.
She really sat there and stitched on it at Stitchcon.
So mad at her.
Anyway.
But here's what, it's a sal that me, Victoria, and Steph are doing. And we did this, why is it not focusing? Hello, focus. Sir, ma'am. There we go.
Okay.
It's the music store. Oh, he's getting upset. By Little House Needleworks. Okay, you guys? And when I tell you I'm going to have more of this done next week, prepare yourselves. But I finished the shingles. I've been doing this. You've
been doing inside the windows.
Correct.
Yeah.
So that's what I've done. And you all should be clapping loudly right now.
I am thrilled. And you're enjoying it.
I am enjoying every stitch.
Yeah. Okay.
I will say the stitching with ecru.
Ecru, yeah.
Ecru.
Ecru. I say ecru, but some people say ecru. Yeah.
It's awful. Okay?
It's like white.
I do not wish it upon my worst enemy.
Yeah. Well, okay.
And I have a few of those.
Should you go get him?
I'm going to go get him.
Okay, and then
But I just want you all to be proud of me.
Yeah.
Can you all be proud?
We're very proud.
I have the Stitchy Bug. I'm here for it. I have my Halo Go light out and about in my house.
Yes, you do. Yeah.
But being in the hospital really helped because I couldn't do anything else.
Yeah,
when I'm at home, I'm like, oh, I need to clean. I need to do this.
Yeah, you need to answer emails.
Yes.
But when she was in the hospital, she could just focus. So you guys, I'll start with some of my whips. This one I wanted to show you because I had to start it after I got it. This is the Floral Alphabet by JBW Designs, and I love it. So I had the fabric, and I decided that I wanted to do it in a version of blue, not the pink, so that I could put it in my bedroom. I don't have anything in my bedroom that I've stitched. So I went to, this is another story that we'll tell later, but I had to go to Craft Center of Fine Stitchery to pick up 2 framed pieces that they had finished. So I just quickly went into the flosses and started looking for a blue that I thought was gorgeous. And this was beautiful. It's by Classic Colorworks, and it's hydrangea. And it has just a little teeny bit of purple and a little bit of pink. And I absolutely loved it. And so I picked that up and I brought it home and I started to stitch on
I'm dying to see it.
The center motif. Let me bring this over here so that you guys can see the difference. So I started stitching with the hydrangea, all right? Keffy, look. That's it right there.
Ah,
It's just too pale.
it is.
It's too pale. So on this side, you can see the hydrangea. There's about 4 stitches, 5 stitches. Then on this side, I took some of Yamir's thread, the blue thread, which is in my needle. Can you see it? What do you think? Or is that too light?
No, I don't think it's too, I think it's beautiful.
So I would need to get more of the borage.
But do you want to do that? Do you want to do 2 borages?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I think you need to pick a different
I
color.
think maybe I need to pick a different color. So obviously the hydrangea is just way too light, you guys.
It would have been so pretty.
It really,
It's stunning. Like, looking at it is stunning.
can you see how I just like, oh, well, that's it.
That's
But
it.
see, when you put it on the white with all the skeins,
Well, no, you can still see it, but when you do it with just one, is it one
it's
thread?
one thread.
That's the issue.
Yeah, and so I'm going to have to find a different blue. But that was a whip that I really wanted to get going on, the Floral Alphabet by JBW. I just think it's gorgeous.
It's stunning. We
Isn't
saw it in person.
Yeah.
And it was gorgeous.
So that's one of my whips, okay? My next whip is, you guys, I keep thinking, oh, I'm going to finish this. I am going to finish this. Teresa, I'm telling you, this is Seaworthy Sampler from Stitch West.
Yeah.
And I honestly thought I would easily have it done by now. Okay, I finally decided to go
Ray
up,
hasn't finished.
up and over.
Oh, I see.
Ray has
Stitching and Sunshine.
Stitching and Sunshine.
I can't remember. Stitching Sunshine Ray.
No.
We'll post it.
I have gone over and done the border. I've started the mermaid. I did the anchor. Okay. So that's, oh, and the bird. I did the bird that's holding the flag, that's carrying the flag. And so I just keep thinking, oh my heck, I'll get it done. And then it's just a lot of this stitching down here is so thick.
Yeah.
And it's just a lot of stitches, but I love it. And I did get a lot of the side done. So I've renewed that's one of my whips. Okay. So I did that. I did Seaworthy. I did some stitches at Stitchcon on that. And then I did not take this because I had to focus. But this is my Sunnyside sampler that we're doing for Stitch West with a bunch of the ladies. It's a stitch along. And it is coming actually quite nicely, okay? So let me move my needle minder. I'm all the way to this end and I've done look at the over one, Kev.
Oh my gosh. It is so cute.
Okay, this at the top is over one. The keep on the sunny side is over one. And now I'm finishing that first house. I've started it. I don't know if you guys can see it. I should come around. And then I will work my way back over to here. But I've gotten quite a bit of it done. And so I'm working on this first house. And then I've got, after this house, I've got that much more to go. And also with the ABCs and all of those to finish that up.
It's cute.
So I'm really pleased. I feel good about it.
I feel like you're not behind anymore. You're ahead.
I feel like I really am. So I don't know. Now watch, I'll be behind. But anyway, okay. Before I left, I did the Santa Stop Here. I thought about taking it, but I decided no, it's silly. It's silly to take so many things, and so I didn't. But you guys, I finished the entire border. So let me show you. This is, it's weird to me that all of this, what did I do? Did I just stick it back in? Where did I put it? Oh no, right here. It's crazy to me to think that all of that is going to be within this border because it feels really small. Kef, look.
Oh my gosh.
So there, I've done the whole border, and now it's just
The
a
one that
matter.
we saw that was finished was bigger.
Well,
They
because
must have done a bigger count.
yeah. And so this, I've started the snow. You guys can't see it. I've done the bottom. I got sick of doing the border, so I came in and started to do the bottom line of snow, and I've got to finish all the little berries. But it really is a fun one. It's really fun. I can't wait to start working on the house. The house will be really fun. So I got that done. I got the border completely finished except for the berries. Let me put that back in here. And then I have got Rosa sugars. Rosa,
Sweet Rosa.
I have got to get more green. I've run out of the one green because I had to double it up. And so let me move my needle minder a little bit so that you can see what I've done. So I have finished all of the very bottom, and then I've come back up and finished the TUV, WXYZ, and the numbers. I did not have that done. And then some of these I've filled in, and I've gotten quite a bit done on that. So here is the whole thing. But I love it. It's fun to work on because it's such bright colors. It's happy. I really, really like it. It's interesting to see that they did not correct, like this 9 is in a leaf, and you could have corrected it, but they didn't. See, Kath, look, like the leaf comes into the 9.
Oh
and so
my gosh, that's funny.
That's the way she stitched it. So anyway.
She was only 4, Mom.
She was only 4. So anyway, that's my Rosa sugars. I love the colors. I think they're
really
so
cute.
pretty. Okay, and then Kringles. Kringles is, I had to frog. Remember, I had to frog.
Oh, I had to frog. I forgot to say I had to frog a full sleeve of Barbara Anna.
Oh. Okay, and so I got the doors. This is what I worked on at Stitchcon. I got the doors finished, and I started on that next. I'm doing all of this area, but I started this so that I know where I was coming over there. And then I filled in some snow. I got that done. I'm filling in the top part, and it was just straight stitches, so I didn't have to look at a chart. And that's what I worked on at Stitchcon. Okay, now I'll show you, really, we showed them, the other Sal would have been Pam's Sal, for the cancer, and you saw that. I have the courage almost done, and that was one of the things that I worked on. Okay, the other thing that I worked on that you guys don't even know about
and finished
is so now we've moved on to finishes.
Yes.
Okay,
transfer over to finishes.
this is a fully finished. I fully finished it last night, but I stitched this whole July, so it looks like that. And I want to tell you, we don't talk about using the paper, that
Perforated paper.
It is really fun, you guys. And it's like, boom.
Bing, bang, boom.
I'm done.
You're done.
And I get these, I know.
Do you know who does a lot on perforated paper? Jody Rice of Satsuma Street.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Yeah. She does a lot of her.
And if any of you know, she is coming to our retreat.
That's right.
That's a shameless plug.
Thank you. Anyway, you guys, I really like this. I feel like I should walk around and show you this so that I know that they're seeing it. But anyway, that is, and then that, you can get this at, Kathy, it's being funny, there we go. There we go. You get that whole kit at Craft Center of Fine Stitchery. She has them for every month. She does not mail. If you're dying, I can go get one and mail it to you. But anyway, I'm thrilled. So then I just put the papers on, I glued them on with Eileen's tacky glue, and then there are these little tiny little nails that you put on the perforated paper to hold it in place. But I thought that was really, really cute. So I finished that, and I'm gonna stay right here and show them this, Kathy.
Good idea.
I took these to Jan Calvert. These are my JBW stockings.
Okay, are they the cutest things we've ever seen?
Is that so cute? I took them to Stitchcon. I said, Jan, I need these made into stockings. She said, okay. And here they are back in Utah. Are those the cutest? And I was going to tell her that she didn't need to finish them like open, but she suggested when she sent them back to me that you could put a little gift inside of them. Is that darling? Look at that fabric. She did such a nice job. She lives in Ohio, you guys.
I love the fabric she uses.
Yes.
Thing around.
Yeah, and the ribbon.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she just does a beautiful job.
She is a queen.
And look at that. Is that darling? Anyway, she finished those for me and they're already back in my possession. So thank you, Jan. She does such a lovely job. She is a dear. And we love her sister Ellen, but
She
Ellen
wasn't there.
She didn't come.
Ellen, shame on you.
I did FaceTime with her.
Oh,
though,
you
from-
did?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
jealous.
yeah. Okay, you guys, this is also JVW.
We're a little obsessed with Judy.
It is my Seaside alphabet.
We have a poopy boy on our hands.
Uh-oh. Is that whole thing in there? Yeah, it's all in. Okay. If you'll recall, they did not give me enough fabric.
They didn't.
And I could have gone a little bit farther, but I like to leave enough for the framers. And so I kind of bundled up that last with the UVWXYZ. There are a couple of motifs.
No one will notice unless you point it out.
Unless I point it out. I think it actually, and Judy said, go ahead, Debbie, do it the way you think it looks best. And so I finished it. And
Wait, you showed it to her?
No, it was here. I finished it here.
Oh, yeah.
And so anyway, this is, let's see if we can show them the picture of this. There it is.
It's just like when Lincoln says the ABCs. He does it really slow at the beginning, so it's all spaced out. And then he just says it really fast at the end.
Yeah. So anyway, I love it.
It's real. The colors are so cute.
Aren't they cute, Kath?
They're the cutest colors I've ever seen.
So I will get it framed. I also think that this might go in my bedroom as well. I use the called for colors. I use the called for fabric.
You're going to have a bedroom full of Judy Whitman.
Yeah. So that was finished. Now, I got 2 framed pieces from Craft Center of Fine Stitchery.
Is this the longest Flosstube we've ever done, I bet?
I know. I bet it is. This is for my cousin. And it's just a simple black frame. This fabric from Under the Sea Fabrics is everything.
It is everything.
You guys,
it's
I wish
sparkly.
it's
We wish
sparkly.
you could see it.
I wish you could see it. It's hard because it starts to. Anyway, I finished this for my cousin, and I need to give it to her. So, but obviously, in plenty of time for Halloween. I am thrilled with it, Teresa. It's the cutest. It's the cutest.
That was in the Halloween book, right?
Yes, that's in the Halloween book. And then my last fully finished. Is it my last? Yes. My last fully finished is this one. Okay, Tiff, I may have to.
You need me to hold it?
I think we're okay. Is my lighthouse. I am thrilled with the way it turned out.
It's so cute.
I think I love the frame. I love the saying. And I just, I don't know. I just think it's wonderful.
Yeah.
So there you go, guys. That's what I picked up at Craft Center of Fine Stitchery. So that is a lot of stuff, a lot of finishes. I will get the ABCs framed. And then I wanted to show you, I wanted to do a couple of more 4th of July things. And I have to tell you, I don't think I have time, but I wanted you to know that I got the Primrose Cottage. This is Hall. We've moved on to Hall.
We've moved on to Hall.
Have we? Yeah.
Have we?
This is, I got the flags on the 4th of July. I also got Emily Call. I got her flag and the USA stitches. And I got, she doesn't have a cover picture with this. It's the Uncle Sam.
Oh, wait, what? This
She-
is Emily?
Yeah.
You got on?
Yeah, she
For
came.
her sale?
Yeah, her sale. And she said her store was back open. It had closed because she was on vacation.
Debbie calls me, she's like, what is going on?
Why is Emily's store shut down? So I got Uncle Sam and I got the USA because I thought that was really fun for in the future. And then I got 2 other patterns that I can't show you. Peppermint Santa of Emily's. And
those are cute.
And the Merry Duo, which is a Santa and a snowman.
Those are really cute.
So I got all of those. Those are on her Etsy store. So I just downloaded them. They're PDFs and I printed them out on my computer.
They're super cute, Mom.
So those are really fun. And then I got, really fast, I will show you that this is what we got from the haul from JBW. I love this alphabet in the round. I got that.
You guys, the ornaments that she had on display were the cutest things you've ever seen.
This Christmas in the round is darling. It is so cute. And then she just put out a new book, Christmas Ornaments I thought it was 5. Oh my gosh, it was a limited edition. This is it, the limited edition. This is a limited edition of a bunch of her Christmas ornaments. And I got that. She had that there. And then I also got book 4. Okay, and those are a bunch of ornaments. They are darling. They're so cute. They had them there stitched up, and they were so cute. So I got those, and then she brought us all of her Seaside series.
So cute.
So I'll just show you really fast. She brought us, I'm going to have to choose some of these. The conch shell.
Hopefully you can see them. If not, I can film them later. And
this darling lobster and this turtle.
we love a good lobster.
And then also this dolphin and crab. I don't know. It's a crack up, you guys.
All of them are. I love the seahorse.
The angelfish, the seahorse, and the flamingo. And then also this baby's first Christmas.
Oh.
And even though it's not Maverick's first Christmas, I think I make you one.
Yeah, we make you one.
We'll make
It
one for
feels
you,
like
Maverick.
your first one.
It feels like a first Christmas, huh? Yeah. So anyway, thank you, Judy. That is so sweet. So she gave me those, and then I picked up a few things. This, we should go into another thing. This
oh my
is
gosh, Debbie.
This is a sampler, and the top
Who's
of
it
it.
by?
What? Oh, it's by
I love my life
Works
so
by ABC. And it is a cross-stitch design. I have to read this to you because I love it so much. Reproduced from a sampler in the collection of the Smithsonian's National Museum of American History. And B. Hollander is one of the only few known samplers that have a Hebrew alphabet, indicating it was stitched by a Jewish girl. Information about this sampler and the Hebrew language is included inside. I couldn't pass it by.
Debbie is in love with the Hebrew language and Jews.
I wish I would love to take a course in Hebrew and learn the basics of it. Anyway, so this
She's
is
obsessed with it.
I love this
You've
sampler.
been to Jerusalem twice, haven't you?
Only once.
No, you've been twice.
Oh, I have! I have been twice.
You are a fan of Israel.
I would love to go stay in Jerusalem for at least a month.
At least a month.
And just be able to...
She may convert to Judaism.
Oh, stop it right now. Anyway, I would like to go and just take in all of the history. I mean, we did. We've been there twice, but...
She forgot that she blacks it out because she had to go
with my
Dave.
in-laws. Yeah, it was kind of hard. Anyway, okay. This is... So anyway, so yeah, I just would
But
love...
was that fun? Weren't you on a cruise for that one?
Yeah, that was...
Yeah.
I picked up JBW's Bluebirds of Happiness. This was done at Stitch Away, and I wanted to get it, and so I picked it up.
It's so cute. In the annex.
You might want to turn him to get to the other.
Okay.
Anyway, and then I got. I wanted to do an all red sampler, you guys. Okay, let's talk about this just for a minute.
Let's talk about it.
There are these Bristol samplers that are all red that are done by the children that were in an orphanage in England.
Mom, where do you come up with
Well,
this stuff?
okay, because it was at the attic, and it's a long story, okay? But I'm fascinated because this man who was so wonderful and his wife take in all of these orphans, and they try to teach all of them a skill. This is back in 1820 or whatever,
Okay.
1810. And they were so good to these kids, and almost all of the girls did all red. They had red, you know, not on great fabric, Bristol samplers. And I want to do one, and it's all red. Okay?
Wow, Mom.
But I got this at
This is Sue Hillis. Also because Chris is in Paris right now.
at Chris's in Paris, and I just think that's so lovely.
Un jour à Paris.
A day in Paris.
A day in
Day
Paris.
at Paris. Okay, and then I picked this one up.
Wow, Mom.
I really, really like it.
Who's this by October House?
Yeah, I just love it. I just think it's so pretty. So I got that, and then I also picked up, this is at,
You need to do this one.
Proud to be an American. I picked up this at Stitchcon.
Yeah.
Jordan and Jamie designed these. I love this quilt right here with the little, what do we call them?
Hootie dooties.
Hootie dooties at the bottom.
Spools of thread.
I love the fireworks. I love the proud to be an American. I love the USA. These would be good for 4th of July next year. So I got that.
We love little Stitch.
And then
Girl.
I picked this just because
I love it. Like, I would probably do this.
I feel like I have to have all of them. So I just decided it was there. I didn't want to. So I picked up a bunch of reds, you guys. I got ribbon red, which I love. I wanted to get schoolhouse red. Did I get it? No. I got Cupid.
It's having the hardest time focusing. Oh, I like Cupid.
It's kind of cute, huh?
It's
And
cute.
then this is Louisiana hot sauce, I think. Look with your glasses. I don't have my glasses. Is it
Louisiana hot sauce. No, it's Liberty.
Oh, Liberty. Okay. I wanted to get...
Is there any difference between these?
Well, there is kind of...
Someone tell me.
Okay, I wanted to get schoolhouse red, and and they were out. Oh, maybe this is it. This is Louisiana hot sauce.
Oh my gosh, they're all the same color, people.
Okay, so you guys, that is my haul.
There's
Now-
literally, I mean, one has like maybe a darker hue to it, okay?
Okay. You guys, we got some Happy Mail.
Oh my gosh, Maggie.
Maggie,
We can't even deal with you.
we
We were dead on the floor.
were. I have searched for this.
I forgot I need to tell the girls about it.
I have searched for this and searched for this. I do not know where she got it, but I am here to tell you.
I mean,
that-
she knows everything.
okay.
If you're not following her on
No,
Instagram,
exactly.
then you must not be having a full life.
Home on the Ridge.
Home on the Ridge.
And she is the one, Maggie, that we're referring to, is the one that did that darling
What?
pumpkin arch.
Oh my god.
They carved all
She
the
does
pumpkins.
the best decorating, and she's also a fantastic stitcher.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. And she does such clever things with her kids. They're getting
Oh my
ready.
gosh, she has the cutest boys.
She does. They're the darlingest boys.
And
They're-
Debbie's like, you need to raise your boys just like that.
That's right, like Maggie. Anyway, and you guys,
We need to meet her someday.
Yeah.
Can we meet you in real life?
We have talked about her before because I have gone nuts over her arch of pumpkins
Yes.
and told everybody about it. She did such a good job. Anyway, I don't even know how she had our address.
I don't either. But she sent Debbie her dream chart.
I about died, and it was one of the last days, I think, that Maverick was in the hospital.
It
And I
was.
was about,
Ready to just...
I was on my last leg, and look what she sent me.
Oh my hecking heck. Fully kitted, you guys. Even Maverick's excited.
Even Maverick is excited. Maggie,
We don't know where you got this, Maggie. But you are a magical human.
I am thrilled to pieces.
Look, here's all the colors.
I could not be any more thrilled, Maverick.
be any more thrilled.
I could not be. And then she sent,
And then she sent me Primrose. She must have seen my... Because I talked about this in the live.
oh, okay.
But I don't know. Maybe she didn't.
I don't know.
She's just so in tune with us.
I'm
Because
gonna
we are the
try-
same person.
I'm going to try and see if we can get the black board.
Maggie is who I aspire to be when it
Seriously.
comes to holidays.
Can I just tell you, she is so organized.
She's so organized.
Oh.
Oh, you guys. And they have a freaking tornado thing in their garage.
Yes, yeah.
It was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. They're a
And
great
you guys,
family.
I just feel sick that we've gone so long, but we haven't even touched on the Titanic submarine.
Okay, but first,
Okay,
before we go
finish,
on to
finish.
that, Maggie, thank you.
Yeah, Maggie, get out of town.
I mean, oh my gosh, it touched my heart. It was the lift I needed. Thank you so very much. You are a dear. And
She
I
is
hopefully
just-
we can meet her someday in
We
person.
will meet her in real life.
Anyway, and she is, if you aren't following her, Home on the Ridge.
I think it's like home dot on the ridge, but I'll double check and make sure it's written right here.
Okay, and it is on Instagram.
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, I think that's it. Oh, no. I've got to show you
You have to.
This is our stony clover. You guys, you're the first to see it. It had to be mailed to us from Nashville. Is that
Is it not the
cute?
cutest thing you guys have ever seen?
It is darling.
I can't get over it.
Catherine was a sweetheart and got these for me. Maverick, your mommy.
Like, look at how cute they are, you guys. Oh, are you happy?
I have not done anything with them before I showed them to you. And then look at that anchor.
Snug Harbor Crafts. Is that not cute? I didn't bring mine too, but I can show them to you later.
You guys, we were thrilled. We went there that day and everybody said, show them to us. So there they are from Nashville.
Yeah.
Okay, this has been way too long. I'm so sorry, but we had a lot to say.
We had a lot to say.
And we are so happy.
We need to discuss the Titanic on the next episode.
Yeah, I think we need to discuss that. And then the crazy lady in Utah that poisoned her husband.
Oh my gosh.
Honestly, I don't
There's
know.
so much and the garden tour.
Oh, Dave's garden tour.
We have so much to tell you guys still.
Yeah, Dave, we had a garden tour here. I'll just tell you briefly. We thought maybe 50 people would come. There was 143 people. And I did take video that you could maybe attach to the end.
Well, let's do it next Flosstube.
Okay, we'll do it next Flosstube.
We'll keep you all wanting more.
It was a big success. Dave was really thrilled.
Because let me just leave you on this note about the Titanic submarine. I know someone who's been on it.
Yeah. Someone fairly close. I mean, at one time.
Very close to me.
Yeah, and it's very, wow. Anyway,
it's the wildest thing.
I mean, and how much money they paid to go on.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway.
And I feel bad about all the memes that are like coming up about the people.
Oh.
But I mean, you were basically risking your life.
You were. We know. But I mean, it was a terrible thing.
Oh my gosh.
We feel awful about it. Because it's something I think we would you would do.
Well, yeah.
You know,
I don't know if I would do it.
Yeah, but I mean, to see the Titanic, I don't know. Anyway. We are so grateful for all of your prayers. Thank you for your friendship.
We love you guys so much.
We hope that you enjoyed this Flosstube and that you're still with us now and that we will be here again next week. Won't we, Kev?
That's correct.
Yeah, we'll be here next week.
We better be.
Yeah, but then you'll go out of town the next week.
You guys, it's never ending.
I'm telling you. Anyway, so we will see you next week. We hope that you have a great day by cross-stitching. Any day you cross-stitch is a good day.
Yes.
Have a great one, and we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.